going to do anything except threaten, harass, and intimidate me. So many places that are going to take advantage of me for money I don't have. As far as 911 goes, I am in immediate danger because these cops won't do their fucking jobs. I am in immediate danger because of threats by police. I am in immediate danger because these crooks at any point in time can press false charges or use 911 in the way that they did. It is inappropriate. The cops make any excuse not to do their jobs. I got to go to their coworkers to try to turn them in, only for their coworkers to commit felonies against me. Because I don't have a friend or a family member, they're blatantly breaking the law. They know that I don't have the resources to do what they're asking, which is why they always talk over me. Fuck the goddamn police. Nobody should go through this. Nobody should have to. It is not okay for police to take advantage of at-risk adults, which is exactly what they've been doing. You're told to call 911, you call 911, you're apparently a criminal now. You're told to call the fucking sheriff's department. They want to refer you to someone else. They don't want to do their jobs. Yes, ma'am? I don't think so. Okay. Sorry. I've gone on to the professionals that I'm supposed to go to for assistance in doing this. No matter what, they're going to refuse to allow me my rights. They're going to refuse to look at evidence. As always, if I take it in person, they're still not going to look. They're going to tell me I have to do it over the internet, knowing I don't have the means. They're going to make excuses over the top of me every time I speak, as they always do. I'm supposed to go up to the courthouse at 10. However, being told by the district attorney to do something that is apparently against the law. But see, here's the thing, is they're talking over me to sell their own narrative instead of listening to what's going on. They are taking advantage of at-risk adults. That includes the police department, the sheriff's department, and 911 dispatch. They do not have the right to threaten, harass, and intimidate at-risk adults, or to force at-risk adults into situations where they cannot defend themselves. The police didn't put away that young man who was exposing himself and threatening me at the library. No, he's still cruising around. Him and his buddy were cruising around yesterday. No consequences. You pick the right target, nobody gives a shit. And that's the problem. You guys are all useless pieces of shit who deserve homelessness. You deserve to have everything that you ever busted your ass for taken from you. You deserve to be abused, and when you try to turn in that abuse, you deserve to be abused more. Why? Because this is what you did to me. Timothy Sadler was here last night, well, early this morning, being a nuisance. You know, I hear screaming every night, every fucking night, trying to get to sleep through that fucking screaming. You victimize us until we have a mental breakdown, and then you victimize us for having a mental breakdown. You tell us in order to turn in our predators, we have to call this place or we have to call that place. Call TFCC, they're supposed to help. They're not trying to help. They're going out of their way to fleece you for free money. What useless fucking twats. Was that an ambulance or police officer? We'll find out when them asswipes drive by. If it's an ambulance, we'll hope for good things. If it's not an ambulance, we'll pray that God is kind enough to remove these predators. It's an ambulance. We could wish them the best. The problem is these pieces of shit are doing everything they can to not do their jobs, to lie to me, to make every excuse not to follow the law, to take advantage of my disabilities, which they have done time and again. The intimidation by law enforcement makes it unsafe to go to law enforcement alone. The abuse by Timothy Sadler and refusal to do his job. Fuck this goddamn country. So, let's see what time it is. 9:21. I should probably call up the DA and explain that I was threatened, harassed, and intimidated by police department and 911 for doing as instructed. Rather than finding out what was going on, they wanted to send me to literally the places I was trying to turn in. Meanwhile, even writing a written report doesn't do anything. They don't do anything with it. I am constantly looking over my shoulder because my predators have been allowed to repeatedly harm me because I can't take care of myself and I can't turn them in from inside of my fucking car while I am fucking frozen. I am frozen up from trying to jump through these hoops. I have to be afraid of being retaliated against. These predators know exactly what they're doing when they talk over me. Sadler broke the law on at least 3 separate occasions. Multiple situations over Molly. And imagine this, they didn't make a single fucking report. Went to the DA's office. They didn't do shit. They didn't investigate. Of course, we also have conversations with witnesses that show that even though they had the names and numbers of those witnesses, they literally made no attempt to try because they were helping their friends to get away with committing felonies. To do this to an at-risk adult is a fucking felony, regardless of your goddamn badge.